Hello, I'm Wayne Pacina, President of the Society of Broadcast Engineers. This is one of a series of videos that outlines a program of the Society of Broadcast Engineers. In this segment of Get to Know the SBE, I'll discuss the SBE program of certification. The certification program is a service of the SBE to contribute to the advancement of broadcast engineering for the general benefit of the entire broadcast industry. The program was established in 1975 to recognize and raise the professional status of broadcast engineers by providing standards of professional competence. Through the years, it has become recognized in the industry as the primary method of verifying the attainment of educational standards. With the industry constantly changing, the SBE certified engineer must keep up with those changes. There are multiple levels of certification within the program. Each is designed to suit the needs of any broadcast engineer or technician, from board operators and master control operators to entry-level technicians to professionals with decades of experience. The program of certification has three primary objectives: to raise the status of broadcast engineers by providing standards of professional competence in the practice of broadcast engineering and related technologies, to recognize those individuals who, by fulfilling the requirements of knowledge, experience, responsibility, and conduct, meet those standards of professional competence, and to encourage broadcast engineers to continue their professional development. To be eligible for certification, one must meet the specific eligibility requirement of the desired certification level. SBE certification is not a license. It is a document that recognizes professional competence by peers in a professional independent organization. Certification is for individuals only and may not be used to imply that an organization or a firm is certified. SBE membership is not a requirement to hold SBE certification. However, because SBE members share in the overhead cost of all SBE activities, non-member certification fees are higher. Non-members who certify as a technologist or engineering level are eligible to receive membership in the SBE through April 1st of the following year. So as I said, SBE membership is not required to be SBE certified, but I think you'll see the value in being a member as well. There are fees associated with applying for and maintaining SBE certification. The fees are modest and are set for the program to sustain itself. The SBE program of certification is not designed to be a source of income for society, but it is operated to cover its own cost. The certification program is administered by the National Certification Committee. The committee's chair is appointed by the SBE president with the approval of the SBE Board of Directors. Committee members must hold SBE certification. When someone applies for certification, the application is reviewed by the National Certification Committee. The criteria for each certification level and the exam questions are created, reviewed, and updated by the National Certification Committee. The SBE employs a certification director who is responsible for carrying out the details of the program. The certification director serves on the committee as an advisor but has no vote. Examinations are administered through local SBE chapters under the supervision of proctors approved by the National Certification Committee. Where no chapters exist, the National Certification Committee will arrange for suitable testing procedures. These proctors will be SBE officers, chapter officers, educators, or others deemed to be responsible. There are multiple levels of SBE certification. Some require a work or education experience as a prerequisite. Some require another level of SBE certification be already held. The foundation of SBE certification begins with 4 levels of certification. Sometimes these are referred to as the Core 4. These levels have experience requirements of entry level, 5 years, 10 years, and 20 years of experience. They are technologist, broadcast engineer, senior broadcast engineer, and professional broadcast engineer. Recognize it that some technologies require a deeper understanding. There are 3 specialist level of SBE certification that cover 8 VSB, AM directional antenna systems, and digital radio. As computers and IT grew in importance in the operation of a broadcast facility, 2 levels of certification were created to show proficiency in this area. The broadcast networking technologist and the broadcast networking engineer cover these disciplines. Keep in mind that there is some overlap in information between the broadcast networking and Core 4 certifications. To round out the offering, there are certifications for radio and TV board operators and master control operators, the certified radio operator, and the certified television operator. I'll note that these certifications differ from all other levels of certification in that the SBE publishes a book that covers all of the information on the certification exam. So how do you study and prepare for the non-operator levels of certification? The SBE doesn't provide a single text or a single course for this, but there are plenty of reference materials. The short answer is that you know the principles by working in the industry. The multiple choice question portion of the non-operator exams are also open book. You are allowed to bring reference materials with you to the exam. While it is important to know the information, it's just as important to know where to find the answer when you need it. The SBE offers test software called Cert Preview, which includes example questions similar to what is found on an actual exam. Cert Preview can be ordered through the SBE bookstore. To obtain SBE certification, an applicant must take a multiple choice exam except for one level of certification. The CPB exams with higher experience level also have an essay question. The operator level exams and the essay portion of other exams are closed book. The multiple choice question portion of all but the operator level exams are open book. The questions are created by the National Certification Committee. Once created, the question is assigned to the various exam for inclusion. If appropriate, in addition, the Certification Committee reviews all exam questions on an ongoing basis to ensure they are current, relevant, and applicable to the level at which they are assigned. Once an exam is graded, the applicant is notified of passing or failure. The actual test score is not provided. When an applicant passes and obtains the certification, a letter can be sent to his or her supervisor by the applicant's choice. If an applicant does not pass the exam, the applicant can reapply to take the exam again for a small fee as early as the next exam window. SBE certification is valid for 5 years. Why does it need to be renewed? Well, technology changes and experience hopefully increases. Renewing a certification ensures that the individual is keeping pace with technology. To renew most levels of certification, an individual can take the certification exam again, take the exam for a level that supersedes the current level, or he or she can submit a recertification form to claim recertification points. For all the details on SBE certification, go to sbe.org/certification. Before I close, if you are not a member of the Society of Broadcast Engineers, I'd like to give you some information on how to join. If you are actively engaged in broadcast or media engineering or a related field, you are eligible for SBE membership. Traditional SBE membership includes the bi-monthly issues of The Signal, which is the SBE's printed membership newsletter, and email publications including SBE News, SBE Legislative and Regulatory Alerts and Updates, and the SBE Career Advancement Newsletter. Also included are SBE social media outlets, SBE Jobs Online, SBE Compensation Survey results, and access to a group life insurance program, all at no additional cost. Traditional membership also provides members with discounts for SBE certification, education programs, and purchases at the SBE bookstore. SBE members located near one of our local 115 chapters can also participate in their monthly meetings. The SBE Member Plus option includes all the benefits of traditional membership, plus unlimited access to the entire archive catalog of SBE educational webinars and all the new webinars produced during the membership year. More than 90 archived webinars are available now, including basic and advanced series on RF fundamentals and advanced IT networking, ATSC3, cybersecurity for broadcasters, RF safety, and many, many others. The cost for the SBE Member Plus option is less than the SBE member price for 2 webinars. It is really a great value, one that more than 1,100 of your fellow SBE members have taken advantage of. That's all for now. I hope you'll take advantage of all the certification opportunities that the SBE has to offer, and if you're not a current member, I hope you will be able to join soon. Thank you. Hello, I'm Wayne Pacina, President of the Society of Broadcast Engineers. This is one of a series of videos that outlines a program of the Society of Broadcast Engineers. In this segment of Get to Know the SBE, I'd like to share information with you about the SBE Education program. The SBE has raised the bar by providing more and more relevant, affordable education to its members using various instructional methods. These programs are designed to help broadcast engineers keep up with the ever-changing demands of the job and the industry, help prepare individuals for SBE certification, and qualify for SBE recertification. There are 5 different ways the SBE makes educational content available to you. In this program, I'll briefly describe each one and how they can benefit you. Webinars by SBE is our most popular program. The SBE has assembled more than 90 online seminars on subjects of interest to broadcast engineers, master control operators, and those who work in broadcast IT. More are added every month, led by subject matter experts in our industry. You can view our webinars live or choose to view them from the archives on our website. Why is learning through webinars beneficial to you? They are time efficient. You'll gain immediate information in a short span of time. They are cost effective, saving you the cost of travel or time away from work. And they are convenient. You can view a recorded webinar anytime, day or night. Each SBE webinar typically lasts 60 to 90 minutes. The online event shows a PowerPoint presentation while the audio is heard through the computer or by telephone through a phone conference bridge. Live webinar participants receive a link to the recording for future viewing and a link to the instructor's PowerPoint slides. Live webinar viewers can ask questions by using the chat box on the screen. The completion of a webinar from Webinars by SBE qualifies for one SBE recertification credit. To register for a webinar by SBE, go to the Education page of the SBE website, sbe.org, click on Webinars and scroll through the descriptions and then click on the webinar of your choice. A link is provided to the SBE registration page for that webinar, either live or archived. If the webinar is archived, you will receive a link to the webinar along with the handouts in an email within a few minutes of completing your online registration so that you can begin viewing the webinar immediately. For SBE members who have the SBE Member Plus option, all of your webinar registrations are free, a great membership value. The next way you can access technical broadcast education material from the SBE is through our SBE University classes. With these online self-study courses, you pick the date and time and location to learn. Once you register for a course, you immediately receive a link to the course and can access it for a period of 6 months as your schedule permits. Each course in the SBE University is an electronic book that includes 8 to 14 chapters. At the end of most chapters are quizzes and as well as a final exam to help you to confirm your knowledge of the material. To register for an SBE University course, go to the Education page of the SBE website, sbe.org. Click on SBE University and scroll through the descriptions. Click on the course of your choice. There will be a link to the SBE registration page for that particular course. Once registered, you'll receive an email with a link to the course. The SBE also produces traditional in-person educational programs, the NS workshops. These are affordable, full-day programs that offer participants several topics presented by subject matter experts across our industry. Television and radio engineers, technicians, and broadcast IT personnel are provided with the latest information in broadcast and media technology. You'll also have the opportunity to interact with the speakers and other participants. The SBE presents 4 or 5 NS workshops across the U.S. each year. Check the SBE website, SBE News, and the Signal for the schedule and plan to attend one near you. The only non-technical education program the SBE produces each year is the SBE Leadership Development course. This 3-day in-person program has attracted broadcast engineers from across the country who have or aspire to have management and leadership responsibilities. The SBE has engaged university instructors skilled in management and leadership training who possess real-world experience in business and industry. Instructor Rodney Vandeveer, a professional leadership and management trainer and retired professor of organizational leadership and supervision at Purdue University, brings his own 35 years experience to the class, tailoring it specifically to broadcast engineers. The SBE Leadership Development course is held in August of each year in Atlanta, Georgia. Check the SBE website, Education page for more information and to register. One more educational opportunity the SBE has that I want to tell you about is one that SBE chapters, state broadcast associations, and other groups can bring to their local areas. The SBE Technical Presenters Group offers half and full day presentations by a single instructor who will do a deep dive on a single topic. Presentations have included broadcast, IT, cybersecurity, FCC station inspections, the role of the station chief operator, and many others. Instructors are subject matter experts as well as talented speakers. If you or your group is interested in pursuing a presentation from one of the SBE technical presenters, please contact the SBE National Office. And that's an overview of the variety of educational offerings from the Society of Broadcast Engineers. Before I close, if you are not a member of the Society of Broadcast Engineers, I'd like to give you some information on how to join. If you are actively engaged in broadcast or media engineering or a related field, you are eligible for SBE membership. Traditional SBE membership includes bi-monthly issues of The Signal, which is the SBE's printed membership newsletter, and e-publications including SBE News, SBE Legislative and Regulatory Alerts and Updates, and the SBE Career Advancement Newsletter. Also included are SBE social media outlets, SBE Jobs Online, SBE compensation study results, and access to group life insurance, all at no additional cost. Traditional membership also provides members with discounts for SBE certification, education program, and purchases at the SBE bookstore. SBE members located near one of our 115 local chapters can also participate in their monthly meetings. The SBE Member Plus option includes all the benefits of traditional membership plus unlimited access to the entire archive catalog of SBE educational webinars and all new webinars produced during the membership year. More than 90 archived webinars are available today, including basic and advanced series on RF, fundamentals in advanced IT networking, ATSC3, cybersecurity for broadcasters, RF safety, and many, many others. The cost for the SBE Member Plus option is less than the SBE member price for only 2 webinars. It really is a great value, one that more than 1,100 SBE members have taken advantage of. That's all for now. I hope you'll take advantage of all the educational opportunities the SBE has to offer. And if you're not a current member, I hope I will be able to greet you as a member very soon. Hello, I'm Wayne Pacina, President of the Society of Broadcast Engineers. This is one of a series of videos that outlines a program of the Society of Broadcast Engineers. In this segment of Get to Know the SBE, I'll discuss the SBE Mentor Program. One of the core foundations of SBE is education. The SBE has many outlets for members to learn and grow in their professions. Webinars by SBE, NS Workshops, SBE University, and the SBE Bookstore are just some of the SBE offerings. The SBE Mentor Program is yet another part of this effort. The SBE Mentor Program is designed to help broadcast engineers who are new to the field. The program partners a new engineer with a more seasoned professional. This allows the more experienced person to share his or her gained knowledge, both empirical and practical, with someone new to the field. The SBE Mentor Program provides a means for SBE members to share knowledge and experience. For the seasoned mentor, it's a chance to give something back. For the freshman mentee, it's an ideal way to gain inside knowledge and understanding that can sometimes take years to accumulate, as well as build a foundation for their professional network. The partnership will last for 1 year and is evaluated at the end of the year. The first mentor-mentee partnerships began in 2016. As mentors and mentees apply to participate, they will be partnered to work together for that 1 year. Mentors and mentees can establish a schedule that works best for the pair, but the SBE asks that you connect by phone at least once every 2 weeks. What does it take to become involved? For mentors, you must be a current SBE member. Ideally, you value the organization, its mission, and its work. You must currently be in the profession of broadcast engineering, whether you work in RF, audio, video, IT, or production. Your knowledge and skill can help someone else. You should have a minimum of 5 years of experience working in the profession, and you must commit to having a call at least every other week with your mentee for 1 year. By participating, it's expected that you will have a desire to help others grow and excel in their careers. And most important, you must have a positive attitude toward the profession and learning. Do you want to be a mentee? First, you must be a current SBE member. A student membership is available at a very affordable price. You must currently be involved in the profession of broadcast engineering. As a mentee, you should have fewer than 5 years of experience in broadcast engineering, or you have taken on a new assignment or responsibility in your position. You must commit to having a call at least every other week with your mentor for 1 year. Naturally, you should have a desire to grow and excel in your career. And again, a positive attitude toward the profession and learning is key. Most of all, you must be open to constructive feedback. There is no cost to participate in the SBE Mentor Program. It is a member benefit. With SBE members being located all around the country and even the world, is it required for members and mentees to be in the same city? Not necessarily. Of course, meeting in person has its own advantages, but the reality is that most mentor-mentee pairings are not in the same location. In addition to phone, there are plenty of electronic meeting tools to facilitate the process. Also note that while the partnership from the SBE Mentor Program will run for 1 year, you can always continue to meet after the year is up. In the end, the time commitment is up to you. To aid in communications, the SBE sends a monthly email newsletter to all participants. This can spark conversation, ideas between mentors and mentees. The Mentor Program has a Facebook group for participants as well. Questions and ideas can be shared, and a group exchange often follows. The SBE also presents a quarterly webinar for mentee program participants. The topics and level of understanding are geared for the mentees, but even the most seasoned mentors will likely learn something by watching. If you're SBE certified, and we'll certainly encourage that for all SBE members, there is a bonus. You can learn SBE recertification points by participating in the Mentor Program. If you have years or decades of experience, this is your chance to give something back to those new to the broadcast and media engineering industry. If you're just starting in your career, the SBE Mentor Program can give you a fast track to increasing your knowledge. The application forms are on the SBE website. Complete one today. For all the details on the SBE Mentor Program, go to sbe.org/mentor. Before I close, if you are not a member of the Society of Broadcast Engineers, I'd like to give you some additional information on how to join. If you are actively engaged in broadcast or media engineering or a related field, you are eligible for SBE membership. Traditional SBE membership includes the bi-monthly issues of The Signal, which is the SBE's printed membership newsletter, and e-publications including SBE News, SBE Legislative and Regulatory Alerts and Updates, and the SBE Career Advancement newsletter. Also included are SBE social media outlets, SBE Jobs Online, SBE compensation survey results, and access to a group life insurance program, all at no additional cost. Traditional membership also provides members with discounts for SBE certification, education programs, and purchases at the SBE bookstore. SBE members located near one of our 115 local chapters can also participate in their monthly meetings. The SBE Member Plus option includes all the benefits of the traditional membership plus unlimited access to the entire archive catalog of SBE educational webinars and all new webinars produced during the membership year. Today, there are more than 90 archived webinars available, including basic and advanced series on RF, fundamentals and advanced IT networking, ATSC3, cybersecurity for broadcasters, RF safety, and many, many others. The cost for the Member Plus option is less than the SBE member price of only 2 SBE webinars. It is really a great value, one that more than 1,100 of your fellow SBE members have taken advantage of. That's all for now. I hope you'll consider taking part in the SBE Mentor Program, and if you're not currently a member, I hope I'll be able to greet you as a member very soon.